These are my favorite places to get cars for Uber or Bolt business in South Africa. Hi guys, for those who are new to the channel, my name is Agnes and I'm here sharing my journey to financial independence. So on this channel, I talk about how I make money, how I save money and how I invest money. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe, like the video and share, and also leave a comment. This list is quite personal and this is what I find works for us. I'm only talking about places that I have experience with, places that I've either bought a car or I've either went and inquired to buy a car. So the list is gonna go from 5 to 1, with 1 being my most favorite and 5 being my least favorite, and I'm going to give you reasons. I want you guys to know that the reason this list is the way it is because when you want to run a business, you need to cut down on your expenses. Getting a super cheap car that won't cost you a lot of money for repayment on a monthly basis is key to winning in this business. So in this list is what works for us, and I know it can be a little bit controversial, but like, yeah, no judgment. This is what works for us and I only share my experience here. So yeah, without wasting any more time, let's get into the list. Number 5, our most least favorite place for shopping for a car is from international dealerships. Why? First of all, the best thing about getting your car from an international dealership is that you probably get it, you can get it brand new. You can get like a brand new car, or if it's second hand, it's probably approved, like it has gone through all the testing and everything, and this car is approved to be sold. And so when you buy a car from the international dealership, you have like peace of mind because you know that you are getting the right stuff. Like nobody's really going to scam you, because even if you think that they did something wrong, you can always go back and argue with them. So those are the pros on buying your car from an international dealership. And also because if it's whether it's new or it's second hand approved, it most of the time comes with warranties, and those warranties come super handy. So all those are the good things that happens with the international when you buy your car from an international dealership. But the reason why this is the list, our least favorite is because of the price. So when you are into the Bolt or Uber business, you want to get the most cheapest and reliable car in order for you to make money, because if the car that you're going to get is going to cost you 50 or 60% of your income, then it really doesn't work out. So the only reason why we don't like buying our cars at international dealership is just because of the price. It's just too expensive. Number 4 is our local dealerships. These are things like We Buy Cars, Wheelies. We Buy Cars is the only one that I have experience with. We've bought our car from We Buy Cars, and this one comes at number 4 because their prices are a little bit, used to be at the time when we bought our car, used to be a little bit cheaper than when you buy a second car from them. It was a little bit cheaper than when you buy from like an international brand. But in the recent years, I've been looking, and I'm seeing that the prices are just going up. It's even expensive to buy a car from We Buy Cars. But like it's on number 4 because their prices are a little bit cheaper. And the other thing is that they also do auctions. And on cars that have been sitting there for some time, so they do auctions. You can get a car on auction day, and they also do provide financing, which is also something that the international dealerships do. They do provide financing, so you can either buy cash or buy on finance. But I know that with the auction cars, you have to buy it cash, and they're also super reliable. You can also trust them. But also something that I saw is that the DECRA report doesn't really give you the truth about the car. I don't know, that's just something that I watched. But with the car that I bought from them, it was good. The car was exactly what the DECRA report said, and we've had it for so long and haven't really had a problem with it. As we're going down this list, it's the cheapest way to get a car, but it's also the most risky way. The higher the risk, the higher the return on investment. So at number 3, this is local dealerships that are owned by like small companies. So I don't want to use the word Nigerians, but the people that I have experience with mostly are like Nigerian dealerships. So the nice thing about buying a car from them is just that you can negotiate. I remember my first car, we purchased it from them, and we were able to negotiate, like, with the difference, like we were able to save about 5,000 rands from the negotiation. They're super understanding, not all of them, but like they super understanding. And yeah, the ability for you to negotiate with them is something that works for me. But also the thing is, when you buy any second-hand car, you always want to take a mechanic with you to evaluate the car. Some of these small business dealerships do also provide you the ability to finance the cars, so that's also a good one on that. Number 2 on the list, this is SMD. So this is the way you get salvaged cars. So with the salvaged cars, you buy them damaged and you repair them. So the idea is to get something that is super cheap, but it's not like severely damaged, so that you can fix it and then get it on the business. This is how we got most of our cars. We got them from SMD and we fixed them. So with this one, this is a very risky one, because yeah, if you don't really take somebody who can diagnose this car, then the risk is too high. You end up spending so much money trying to fix the car as that you could have just spent buying it from We Buy Cars or those other local dealerships. Yeah, but and also the sales are final, and they also do sell stolen recovered cars, but they don't really disclose this to you. This is one thing that has happened to us. We bought a car that we didn't know that was stolen recovered, and now we are stuck with that car because it's very hard. Every time when we disclose to somebody who wants to buy it that this car is stolen and was stolen and recovered, then they're not interested into buying it. But when they sold us this car, they didn't tell us that. So quite risky, but like the higher the risk, the higher the return. And then number one, this is our favorite places for cash, for buying a car. This is from Facebook Market. Why is this our favorite place? Because with this one, you're buying directly from the owner. You're buying directly from the owner, and people have different reasons as to why they're selling their cars. But the catch here is that you can offer a super low price. Let's say they're trying to sell their car for like 200,000 rands, and they're desperate. And if you come in, you're like, I've got 150,000. They might say yes, they might say no. But like this one is just our favorite because we have like more room for negotiation, and because you're buying directly from the owner, you can get a really good amount of savings. So yeah, those are the 5 places that you can get cars to put on the Uber business. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys again in the next video.